Hi, Marcus.
Hello, how you
How you
doing?
doing?
Good.
Ah, doing great. A lot
Are
of
you
work.
excited for the holidays coming up?
Uh, I am. Um, Finally get to have some free time.
Nice. What do you have?
How about you?
Do you have anything planned or?
No, just catching up with a lot of things. Um, I just changed job as well. Um,
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that on your LinkedIn.
yeah.
So, congrats. That's awesome.
Thank, thank you. And I bought a lot of stuff from Black Friday. Some of them I haven't even opened the boxes yet.
Where you bought a lot of stuff from what, sorry?
Uh, Black Friday.
Oh,
Of
Black
like
Friday. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, I bought a new TV over Black Friday and I set it up yesterday. It's pretty cool because it's OLED.
Oh,
I don't know if you know
nice.
much about TVs, but
I
uh,
yeah, I plan to buy one as well, but
okay.
talk myself out of it because I spend a lot of money. So
Yeah, yeah. I've been looking at that specific TV for like months now, and then I decided to do it.
is that like
I guess
a
in June.
LG G5 or LG C5 or something like that?
Yeah, it's an LG. I think it's the C5.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
C5 OLED 65 inch. So I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, I didn't really want to do it through like Samsung though, because I feel like the LG TVs are just better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi, Marek.
Hi, Mark.
Hello. Sorry for being late. My previous meeting ran over.
No
Okay.
worries.
Yeah, but at least we can immediately start. Good waiting. Okay. Let me share the notes. How to best do that? Should be like this. Okay. Yeah, should work. But not community meeting, but robustness. Oh, I changed the order. I don't know what is happening. Should it be under here? Okay. Hopefully it works. Okay. I think we can start. Hello and welcome to the Etsy robustness test meeting. Today is December 17th, and we don't have any topics, so I encourage people to throw their ideas or what we could discuss about it's the reliability, correctness, how to test that, and how we use antithesis for that. If not, we can go to like normal issue overview. Are there any questions or topics? Okay. Uh, so maybe we can quickly triage what's been going on. I don't think there was much progress since the last meeting. Um, or this issue started moving forward. Let me sign in the. Um, yeah, that should work. Um,
So, quick question about the testing growing from one to three uh, instances. That needs Kubernetes first, right?
that was the intention that we don't implement everything twice. We just have you have one logic to do that. So of course, it means it will take longer, but I think here is the goal that like testing growing cluster is not a top priority. It's just like what is our North Star, what direction we want to do, and having at the same time testing like Kubernetes and etcd operator would make it even better, because we don't test our custom logic, we test what etcd operator is doing, which would be the best case scenario.
Understood.
Mm.
I'll put that on the issue things.
Yeah, I think we had these discussions on previous meetings. I don't see that we post or we didn't write it any issue. Is there an official issue to move to Kubernetes support? Maybe we didn't label it.
I don't think we have an issue. I mean, I can create one. I don't think we talked about it, but maybe we put it on the document, but we didn't actually create a new issue. I can create it.
Okay, sounds good. That would be awesome if you could like propose some plan, what we so that we can get more people. We can get people understand why we are doing it, what are benefits, what are like the stages, and how maybe other people can get interested in that.
Yep, definitely. I'll create one and then I'll update this doc once I have the issue link.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and we had this issue, and there is a volunteer working on it. Unfortunately, they didn't link to the issue. It's here, or between issue and the PR. Can I do that? I can do that. I am maintainer. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just a note. Like, it's important to reference issues. Okay. Yeah. So now you can find it, so people know that something is going on and what this issue resolves. Yeah. So we are adding. I added this issue. I added because we were debugging the antithesis and the problem or linearization issue, and the problem that hit there was we didn't know which member it's returned the invalid response, and it's a little bit tricky and hacky to find it. It takes some time, so it would be better if just members or etcd servers, we could, because they etcd servers already return their ID. Would be great if we could just save that information into the report and visualize it. I think there are a couple of related issues. Maybe this is I must be bad at the labeling, because I'm pretty sure that I created more issues. Yeah, this is not labeled. Yeah. I mean, we could think whether we should have a separate area for antithesis, but I think like just using robustness for everything should be good enough. It's still like same test suite, so if there would be bug in robustness, it would also fail in antithesis, and somewhat vice versa. Oh, this is not. This is just optimization. Yeah. So I mentioned linearization issue. I refer to this issue that we haven't debugged yet. Let me check. There is a flake. I thought I'd have more issues open because there was there was two issues. Oh no, not on device. Two PRs that were open to Porcupine by Henry. Henry has been doing some smaller thing. Oh, I just okay. So there are issues opened here, and that I think my intention was to this is second part. So it's okay. Just to clarify, add server information and no, or I can do update. Just write update or edit. So to have this information shown in tooltip. For that we need. Yeah. So the goal was to have a tooltip, and here the Henry worked on the adding something like this. So having ID of the member in the tooltip of the operation. Does it make sense? Am I going? No, I hope I'm not going too fast.
I think that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Okay. So let me also check if I created two, but one issue here. Yeah. So I think we are waiting for the maintainer to on the of the Porcupine to review the PR, and here I reviewed it, and we asked for changes. Yeah, and the contributor is I think Newgrat or something, so it will take some time, but there is no rush. Server. Okay, so this is being resolved. Flake. I open it for robustness. I don't think this person will be able to debug or made any progress since May. So I think we can just, and was asked whether they're working on it. Okay. Yeah, so we can just read this issue if someone is interested. I don't think we already had like it. The flake was so long ago that I don't know even know that this or that we have any data. Yeah. So the okay. Yeah. If so, that's on the tests. We can look at the test failures. I think there is no new test failures on antithesis.
Quick question about the flake, if you don't mind, Mark.
Yeah.
So when you see a flake report, what's the starting point to look at?
What do you mean static what?
Like the starting point for troubleshoot the flake.
So historically, we Mostly I was debugging the flakes, so I moved the debugging to this meeting to record it, so to help people. But I don't like. I think it depends on the flake. We could try to look for flakes today and try to debug it, but yeah, it depends on the flake. I don't have context. I think that was the flake that happened. We discovered it during robustness test meeting, but we didn't have time to do that, to look into it, and that resulted in. So I created the issue to not lose the track of it, but the person that was working on it just didn't progress on it, so we lost the data. So I think we can dive later into flakes. Okay, let's try to look at the antithesis. We could say there's constantly a series of resolving issues, finding the same issue, resolving issue, finding the same issue. But I think we can. I think we cannot do much about it. Would be great to reduce the noise. Like, if we could go back and into the decision whether we could fix the or reduce the noise on this. There's still we have still same set of the issues of this. I think there is an issue for that. This validation failing. This is interesting. I don't even know if this was added in the batch of when we translated etcd validations to antithesis validation. I don't even know if this is like someone designed this assertion correctly. But we cannot I think there is just an issue and someone would need to look at the issue to resolve it. Yeah, it's here. I think yeah. So I think that the problem is the only person that could debug is would be Benjamin, me, or Fouet, but neither Fouet or Benjamin have enough knowledge on antithesis to do that. And also there is a lot of there is I would say lack of trust in what exactly antithesis is doing, because on the failure injection. Have we maybe question to Marcus? Have we made any progress in adding more verbose or any logging for file injections that we know that might have happened?
Yeah, I think we log now any or all of the faults that we do. So if we go back to the consistent snapshot index failure in the report, we could check to see if that's the case. So on the rightmost tab,
Yeah, I can.
yeah, and then click on that guy. And if you filter the source, so right next to where it says 3000, yeah, if you click source there and then scroll down a little bit more.
What failure?
Yeah, there should be a fault injector source. So if you click only for fault underscore injector.
And command, but fault injection command, is it?
Yeah, I don't think the fault injector command is that. You can enable that one too, but the main one is the fault underscore injector. And this one will tell us faults that we did.
What I need to I always forget what I need to do to find the
Um,
find or always to go back to seeing the failed validation. Is this or assertion
oh, the failed assertion.
composer?
Is that coming from an etcd node?
Yeah, yes, it's within the HD code.
Uh, I think you probably have to re-enable the etcd node that the assertion is coming from. So if
Mm,
you scroll up all the way, it's one of those etcd 0, 1, or 2. I don't know which. Uh, yeah, then maybe scroll down. Is the okay? Yeah, so the fault injector logs are here, and
so
they're a
this
little
is
confusing.
exactly 50 milliseconds before that.
Yeah, but this is a settings. I don't think so the first word of the event says settings. I think that is not like a fault event. I think it needs to start with fault and then colon. So if we maybe like do the search by text and like I don't know, search fault colon, that might highlight just those cases. Uh, yeah, so that's an example right there that you have highlighted. Um,
So 100 milliseconds before we had asymmetric slots
so that's just like
before.
delaying the packet speed between nodes,
Hey,
and that's between etcd 0 and 1.
yeah, yeah. Why? What did you do to scrolling?
Uh, did we mess something up?
I mean, it's so slow to scroll up. Like I'm
Oh, I
scrolling
see.
like milliseconds at a time. So okay, so previous, yeah, network. We are seeing.
That's a restore, so that's like a stabilization. The one above is also another slowed event.
Mm, yeah. So I think I can comment
Yeah,
improvement of antithesis faults. I think now we can see what happened. Um,
yeah, I know we're working on like cleaning up those logs.
for
Um, so they should be easier to read eventually. But for now, it's like it is possible to, I guess, see when they happen and what is happening. Um,
is there any way I could link, because it's a little bit awkward to link to full report? Could I link to this specific assertion or bug or this specific log set? Because like
you
I
could
just
link
want
to the
people to look at
specific,
this.
yeah. I don't know if we can pre-populate like the search text or the text in the search bar, nor I don't know if we can populate what is selected in the filter. We might be able to. Uh, but
I'm just
yeah, I'm not sure.
okay. I'm just
I don't know if like the link
asking
will
for
like,
if I just try to ask for do a polite feature request.
okay, I will write that down.
Because like it's not very useful if we cannot um, if we cannot like just say, oh, this bug, like can and someone needs to and we cannot reference exact this line of code or this line of log or thing. I can do
I
screenshots.
see what you're saying. Yeah, I think that should be possible. So if you exit out of the log viewer, like minimize this thing and then scroll up. Yeah, and then click on the ongoing on the right side next to
uh,
suppressions. It's like you have to enable the ongoing. Yeah, and then you click into the consistent index isn't equal to snapshot index. that link, you can copy link at the top left. There's like
Okay.
well, yeah, but that link will bring you to this specific failure.
Yeah. Okay, that
Though,
makes
can you?
sense. It's a little bit convoluted.
Got it. Okay.
I would, yeah, but sure. So the only thing I would also want to preserve is show. Oh, the filtering, because I clicked the thing. Now I need to do it again. This is at CD1. There is no. Hmm. Yeah, I would just want this line and fault injector logs. But
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe this and fault injector. Okay. And scroll down to here and where is it?
It might be coming from a different NCD source.
Mm, or was it? Mm, I think it was at CD1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe you.
Or
Yeah.
maybe
Okay. Yeah,
it's a
you got it.
different, or I split it differently. Yeah, I think now. Yeah, okay. I did the thing that I wanted.
Okay. Cool.
Uh, so just to confirm, if I would ask for
So yeah, you want to search and then
could
the
be,
colon fault or open bracket fault. Or that's the filter search bar, so that would
yeah,
probably
yeah,
take out the assertion too.
can I do that?
Uh,
That
yeah,
worked.
yeah, you can
Uh,
do or rejections.
yes. Do I still have screenshot application? Yes, I do. And what do I want? This, let's say, 10 seconds is enough. Yeah. Okay, clipboard.
It might help if you also have like the sources that you highlighted on the right side,
Uh,
but
I,
this is
I think,
for measurement.
yeah, I understand. Like, okay. Yeah, I think we will figure it out. But,
Okay.
okay. Uh, yes, so what do we have mostly? I would need to again just search for type, or it's hard to type network, type network, type network. Am I
Slow.
correct to just say mostly network issues?
Let me look real quick.
Uh,
Um,
I mean, we don't need to be super correct. It's just
yeah, I mean the past. Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of slowed packets and partitions between nodes. I'm not seeing any like kills or anything that invasive.
how do you call it? Like you call it just no, it's same type. Slowed. I mean, this is like mostly slowed disruption type slowed.
Yeah, slowed. There's one 10 seconds before, which is what is that? I think that's a pause, but I don't know how much of an effect 10 seconds before would have on the consistent index.
It depends on the size of the snapshot. So
Okay.
I think here we are talking very small. Like, I mean, we do some larger writes, but it's still like, let's say, I know. I assume you can send. megabytes in
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
Okay, so we pushed forward this issue. That's great. Should we? I mean, oh no, I should do that. What else we could do? Is there anything we could do to remove this, like the exit
The
code?
exit code ones.
Yeah, just to have clean.
Uh, yeah, there is, but it would be on my side, so
I,
I'll remove
yeah,
it.
I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we could.
Okay,
Then we have. Mhm,
yeah, I
that's good.
will. Yeah. So exit code one and twos you don't care about? Is that confirmed?
Um, I mean, I don't remember which code. I don't care. There is a path like
I think twos is the confirmed, not important one, as we've seen with other people, but I think ones might still be interesting.
yeah. Here is a two.
I think that's a
Just
one.
because you're expecting a specific. No, it's a one. Oh, excludes two. Okay, so I don't know. So I
Yeah.
think you excluded two. It's just we are getting one.
Oh, yep, that's right. I excluded twos from the findings, but you're still seeing ones, so that's
Hmm, okay, I don't know. Like I don't want to debug why it go and find all the like. I mean, we could is I know that's could be a simple project to investigate all the places that return system codes. Maybe we could do that.
yeah, that might be interesting.
Mm, maybe. Or find why we return code one here, and maybe table with linking to code path that call as exit or so and the code exit code into yeah,
Mhm.
and you can I don't know classify so that we keep track of it. Fields cannot be empty. Why this is needed? Oh, I can um, find why we return code here. Um, okay. If I do that, we'll get someone easy, faster, not necessarily fix it, but I assume we'll lose luck.
Mhm.
Okay.
That will be the update to the README file, right?
What do you mean, README
Oh,
file?
the table. You mean the table explanation of the code and the link to the code.
So in the issue,
Oh, in the issue. Okay.
or uh, create, I mean, at least table. mm,
Well,
I think Marek got disconnected because he
I
had
think
to
maybe, yeah.
Hello
restart.
again. I got
Oh,
um I don't know there how to say it. Maybe let's say forced upgrades. My favorite Windows feature now it's on Chrome, at least for me. Uh, okay, what I was doing here. Um Table can be in the issue. And maybe updating or for now in the issue or where we could put it. I mean, we could improve implementation. Uh, could send a PR. I mean, I assume when we will find all the things and a lot of them will be weird and incorrect, we will start fixing them. But we still we could send a documentation PR somewhere to documentation.
I think we can probably put it on the anti-thesis README file.
I mean, this is property of etcd, like server, so it's not antithesis specific. It's just antithesis cares about exit codes. So
yep.
we need to figure out what etcd server does, so we could know whether antithesis what their findings are sensible or not, and whether we could silence if
Right,
there
like whether or
are
not we
any
should
that we should silence.
care about the exit ones from you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I know that some people like if they have an exit code that they're like, okay, fine, we'll just exit here, but we don't want you guys to care about them. They'll like have like a specific number that we also just exclude, so they can just have like their own way of not having it show up on the report.
uh, I mean, I don't know what exit codes. I haven't looked into exit codes or how we made those decisions. I would prefer we are following Unix standards and like
Yep.
mentioned here. So if we just find that we do something stupid, we could propose to do something sensible. Like I think
Yeah.
it mentions here like the seek term and things. So we have a handler for seek term. It's question what kind of exit code it's returning. And I think someone fat fingered one because why not? What else? Loaded persistent request. This is like the hardest task that I've been like trying to chip. Interesting that we increased number of cases. Maybe I made things worse. I haven't. This is pretty tricky. Um, so even yeah, it says. I thought and if someone is interested in working on this, I mean, it's both easy and very hard, like this solving this because it's basically you need to download the artifacts, the report, try to parse it again, and try to find why why it could be that the wall is in this situation and whether it makes sense. So basically, I use just the tools that we have in the repo to analyze the wall. And I think usually it is, or I assume it is, because wall is managed by Raft, and I think we assume Raft is mostly correct. And it's just a robustness specific. So if there was a bug in how we write wall, it would show up as a linearization issue, which we also have, but to much less extent. So this is mostly robustness things. How do we interpret wall? And based on that, trying to figure out why the current interpretation of the wall is not able to consume the current wall. But it's very slowly chipping in on the small thing that we are missing in the wall interpretation. I don't know what is currently we are missing. But I assume if someone is not passionate about Raft and how wall is processed, it's pretty boring task. So I will maybe keep it for myself. Yeah, and the last one is the exit codes, which are related. Are there? Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, this is just a sick term response. And then we have panics. Yeah, there is still this panic. File to open. And do we have issue for that? Okay. Yeah, so this is this. I think we have the same issue like before. Or this is how I showed how to link it, like basically give instructions to click. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying it's if you want to communicate, being able to give short links. I think I can say at Google every application, internal application has a way to do a short link.
Yeah, I think there is a short link now for the finding at least. Like how you just did it to Benjamin earlier with
yeah, because you don't want to you want to share links and context and not copy information how you get from the link you sent to the
that makes sense.
The thing that is important. Yeah, but potential. I think here Benjamin has proposed a solution. We just didn't have anyone fix it. There was some totally random person that I've never seen like asking if they understand it correctly, but I think Benjamin didn't respond to that. Also, it's pretty hard to I mean, yeah, maybe he didn't notice it, but it's also pretty hard to send this issue to a new unknown person. I don't know the code. I don't remember now the code, whether they have a good understanding of it. But yeah, also snapshotting in etcd is horrible piece of code, to be frank. It depends on file locking. So there is there are two independent systems that only way that running in separate coroutines, there is no communication between them other than whether files are locked or not. Yeah. So I don't want to make it's very based on that. It's very hard to decide what is the contract and what guarantees are there, because there is no, it's expressed on operating system side instead of programming side. Okay. Yeah, and it's been over a year, so this person didn't ping us again, so we lost track of. Can we? I think. need some effort. But assuming that Benjamin's, I think we can just like post it for maybe to someone to take a look. If without it, it will not move forward. We just need help. Maybe the person that was before will.
So, side question about the snapshot. So you mentioned the code is horrible, but are there any changes that we can make to it?
Yes, we are doing changes. We are removing snapshotting from etcd
Really?
from
Okay.
3.7. So yeah, like that was in 3.6 we made first step, or this has been happening like from 3.4 or long time, and we made another like 3.6 made some progress in that. We are migrating from, if you read the Raft paper proposes two ways to do backend or storage, and etcd implements both at the same time, which was something that like old maintainer, I could guess old maintainers were lazy and they didn't want to implement a migration from one system to the other, so they did it live, and now we have two storages that have different cadence of how they are synchronized and how they are progressing independently, and very rarely, but it's possible that they align, and only then you can like think about like comparing them. At overall they're totally independent moving, and this is the v2 storage and v3. V2 storage, as Raft paper describes it, is a storage in memory storage that has periodic snapshots referencing the Raft index. So you can, and v3 storage is a permanent disk storage that is, or that is updated immediately on the disk. And the snapshots are for the snapshots here are the snapshots that are exchanged between for the version 2 storage. So finally in 3.6 we moved all the remaining logic to use version 3 storage as a source of truth, so that in 3.7 we could remove it, and there is an issue to work on it, to remove v2 storage. And when we remove v2 storage, we no longer need snapshotting. We might, I think in 3.6 we faked snapshotting even, but we need to still have the mechanism to support backward compatibility. If you're interested, there is a thingy for a long time, or was, I don't know. It's my biggest hurdle with the previous maintainers, that they couldn't do offline. They couldn't say to users do an offline migration. They decided to do everything online and support two backends. But it's very important that they're very different, but also working. Okay, I don't know how to. Finding things is very hard. If you, there is a PR by Benjamin.
I think if it's a
Bootstrap
PR,
server from v3. Oh, this is the thing. So this will allow us, this is another step to do. I mean, I did the draft, it just doesn't work, or it doesn't pass the robustness tests. Robustness test causes panic. So imagine now how, if we run it in antithesis, how much panics we would find. Yeah. So if someone is interested, we could, you could take a look. So this is like if we move to v3, or if we are able to bootstrap from version 3 in 3.7, we could remove even more code for snapshot, and maybe in 3.7 or 3.8 we could just not have snapshots at all. Long-term thinking. So it's better to remove code than fix it, in short. Because fixing it might be harder. Any other questions? We have 7 minutes for the robustness tests, and they're totally green. So
Whatever happened to the QPS failures?
whatever happened to the tests? That's my question.
QPS? Oh, are they not being run, the QPS tests?
I don't know what is happening. It's no longer robustness tests are no longer run. We are no longer running robustness tests.
Where did they go?
I don't know. Yeah, they are passing after 1 minute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you need to have a test to confirm that tests is running. Yeah, someone refactored testing codes and how long it? Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, 2 minutes or maybe 2 minutes.
I'm gonna have to drop a couple minutes early.
Okay, we can finish. I can finish just the. I mean, I can finish it offline. I think we can finish the meeting.
Sure. Well, thank you so much, Mark. See you now. Bye, Samuel.
Thank you. Happy New Year. I don't
Yeah,
see
you as well.
Yeah, we will not meet. I think before. Yeah, on the new year. I don't think so. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean.
So, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. yeah, see you next year, Marek.
See ya.